IVM.
Hi, I'm Rohan Joshi, and on my podcast, the show about crypto, I've been having some pretty cool conversations with industry experts about what exactly cryptocurrency is and what makes it so exciting. If you haven't already, please check it out on the IVM Podcasts Network. Now, a quick shout out to my fellow crypto heads. We've got a listener survey going on, which will take not more than 10 minutes of your time to fill out. So please check the link in the description and help me out by filling it up. Don't forget to tune into a show about crypto on the IVM app and wherever you get your podcasts from.
We're stepping into what the modern world and Hallmark has turned into the month of love. Yes, has your Instagram exploded yet with all those Valentine's offers? Well, here's the thing. The episodes that you are going to tune into on Say No to Drama all of this month are going to be about relationships and love. So if you want me to talk about something specific, you can DM me on Instagram. My handle is PositivityAngel. But this does not mean that the episodes are going to be sweet or soft. If you have been tuning in, you know that's not one of my strengths. If anything, I'm straightforward and pretty blunt. So today I'm going to be talking about gender and certain roles or certain behaviors that we have attached to genders. We've just decided that men are like this and women are like that. Well, I'm going to try and burst through those bubbles when it comes to what men are like and what women are like in relationships. Hi, I'm Chetna, your favorite positive action coach, and this is Say No to Drama. Let me just start by saying that not all men, #not all men, I know that on Instagram and on social media it is often used in a very specific context. But if I take that phrase in a generalized term just for the sake of this episode for a moment, not all men are the same. This is the truth. And not all women are the same. Not all men want the same things and not all women want the same things. Not all men want women who are sexy looking. A lot of men like their women to, well, like they would say, be voluptuous, to maybe use a word that may be politically incorrect, to be chubby, to be on the heavier side, to be healthy, right? And similarly, not all women want a handsome man, a Greek god. Not all women want Hrithik Roshan. Many women like many different kinds of men. So when you look at yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself that, oh, but I'm not good enough for X man or X woman, or they're not going to like me because my body is like that or my body is like that, remember that there are people out there who will love you and who want a woman or a man exactly like you. Yes, this is the truth. Let me also take another angle to the whole not all men and not all women situation. Not all women want to have children. Not all women want to get married. Some women only want to be in a committed relationship for life. They do not wish to get married. And many women today do not want to have children. Similarly, not all men want to only have a live-in relationship. There are many out there who actually want to get married and build a family. They want kids and they want to have that whole family life and a committed equation. Men aren't the only one who cheat in a relationship. Women also cheat. Oh yes, they do. They also have affairs outside of a committed equation. Men don't only abuse women. Women also abuse men. Yes. Men aren't the flag bearers of toxic relationships, carrying that torch high up and pretending to be all high and mighty. There are a lot of women who also end up creating a very toxic relationship. The way we have been taught to look at gender roles has changed. Our worlds have changed. What you were conditioned to believe about relationships as a child, a lot of that no longer stands true. And whatever does stand true, it possibly is like that for you because you don't have the strength or the willingness to fight against whatever system that you find yourself in. So as an example, if you are a girl or a guy who doesn't want to get married, but you come from a conservative Indian family where you will not be allowed to say anything other than I want to get married, then that conditioning that you must be married is not true. but you are in a system where you may or may not be willing to fight it, to tell your parents and your family that things have changed and I ain't getting married. So you see, when you look at gender roles and when we talk about a man and a woman in a relationship, I think it's time that we change our words and we change our thoughts. Yes, you may be generalizing because of your experience, but your experience is not the same as mine, and mine isn't the same as a third person's. So we need to stop generalizing. You know what? Let me drop the word gender roles, okay? And let me just look at what is a man supposed to be like in a relationship, or what is a woman supposed to be like in a relationship. We're technically living in a world where men are staying at home and women are going out to work. We have more such relationships than we did when we were growing up. At that time, it was supposed to be something odd, and the man wasn't man enough if he was living off his woman's earnings. The world is changing. We're living in a world where when a woman says she doesn't want to have a child, the man respects it. His family may not, but he respects it and he stands by her. If you think these things aren't happening, then you need to step out of your shell. And yes, you may be having similar experiences constantly in the whole dating space. Well, that is not because all men are the same or all women are the same, but it is because you are constantly choosing the same. You need to change what you are choosing. You need to realign how you are choosing to what you actually want to experience. And maybe you need to accept that what you want will come in a very different packaging than what you are usually attracted to. I'm going to end this episode and let you stew with that last thought, that last statement that I just made. Make sure you're tuning into all the episodes this month, because I will be talking about what you want versus what you are attracted to in one of the forthcoming episodes. I'll also tell you this. There is an entire series on relationships that I did during the lockdown in 2020, or was it 21? I stopped counting because these lockdowns seem to come and go now. But scroll down on whatever app you are on the Say No to Drama page, and you will find 26 episodes on relationships. Listen to those. There is also one episode that you must listen to if you are a single person. That's called Consideration Box. Look for it, scroll down. It might even be way back, maybe 2 years ago. But look for the episode called Consideration Box if you are single. It will change the way you date. And where are you going to find these episodes? Well, all of them are available on the IVM Podcast app and website. And you can connect with us on Twitter and Instagram as well. Our handle is IVM Podcast. Also, if you want to connect with me so that I can help you through your relationship, DM me on Instagram to book a session. My handle is Positivity Angel.
$100. That's all it takes to begin your journey with Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, really. With CoinSwitch, you can start investing in over 100 cryptocurrencies with just 100 rupees. On top of that, there are zero charges for deposits and withdrawals, so you can trade, buy, sell, however and whenever you want. All of this, plus their extremely intuitive interface, makes CoinSwitch the perfect app for beginners in the crypto space. But don't take my word for it. Just download CoinSwitch for free and try it out for yourself. If you'd like more information on cryptocurrencies, tune into A Show About Crypto with me, Rohan Joshi, my new adventure on IVM Podcasts. CoinSwitch, kuch to badlega.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Advertising is Dead, Varun talks to Aman Gupta, CMO and co-founder of Boat. They discuss how Aman built a profitable brand via a thorough understanding of his consumers and his experiences as one of the sharks on Shark Tank India. On Paisa Vaisa, Shinjini Kumar, co-founder of the My Salt app, debunks various myths around women and finance with Anupam. On The Longest Constitution, Priya raises important questions in this Republic Day special episode. She compares the current state of our country to the vision of the Constitution that was formulated 73 years ago. The Pulyabazi hosts contemplate how to celebrate Republic Day in their new series, Ek Sawal Kahin Jawab. And on the Life Manifesto, Zarina teaches us how to say no and create healthy boundaries. Also, just one quick announcement for everybody. We would like you to check out the new version of our Android app. It's available on the Play Store. It's a really interesting take on how to listen to podcasts. Do give it a look and let us know what you think. We're open to feedback on all of our social media channels. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Also, do remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Word of mouth really does help. And don't forget to rate us on any of the platforms you're listening to us on. And you can also check us out on YouTube. And we have a number of channels there at ivmpodcast.com/YouTube where you can take a look at them. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Bank of Baroda and CoinSwitch Kuber. Thank you so much for making this possible.